morning. It's Tuesday. Well, for me, by the time I upload this, it'll be Saturday. I wanted to kind of put more structure into this vlog, kind of experiment with the next couple. So this one, it's probably gonna be mostly footage of me working, cleaning, stuff like that, because I have a lot to get done today, and then I will probably add me talking over that. But yeah, I wanted to kind of, I guess, explain my purpose for these vlogs. I think mostly right now people who know me watch these, but really my hope is that, you know, these will get better and I'll have more time to commit to art and stuff, learn things, you know, in the future. So this will kind of be a catalog of my early process or early stages, and that somewhere down the line it might help somebody else who's in the same spot. A lot of the artists I really enjoy watching on YouTube, MinnieSmall, JacquelinDeleon, I hope I'm saying her name right, Franerd, y'all have heard me mention her, I've kind of discovered them when they're already pretty big, which is not to say they weren't at some point, just because I didn't notice them, but
to go outside? Let's go.
I'm watching Fran's videos backwards, so there's definitely some earlier than where she's at now, but she, I think, was, from what I can tell, already had some illustration gigs. She wasn't full freelance, but she like was doing pretty well for herself, you know. And then some of the others, I haven't done as much research, but I know that like they just are pretty big right now, have a lot of high following, things like that. And basically I wanted to start this vlog series, this as kind of a catalog from when I'm starting from ground zero. I mean, I've definitely done art stuff before, so not ground zero, I guess, in that I haven't touched art, but I'm just starting to think of it more seriously as a business. And so I definitely don't currently have, you know, advice to give because I'm learning. But it, you know, I hope to catalog and record, talk about mistakes I come across to help others avoid those, and just be pretty brutally honest about things that scare me, hold me back, slow me down. Today I'm probably going to talk a little bit about my experience setting up an Etsy shop, because people definitely say it takes time, but I don't think I understood how much time it takes. So I'll talk a little bit more about that, because I hope that I'm going to be done setting it up today. If so, I'm going to record a separate video, probably as like a little hello intro video to put on my Etsy page, but I'll talk about that. So yeah, for those who, you know, are happening upon this video and aren't my friends, know me in real life, I currently work full-time, and I work 4/10, so I work 4 days a week at 10 hours a day, and I get Tuesdays off. I've said that before in a video, for sure. But, so right now, my art career is part-time, but I really hope for these next couple months to be a hard push to get ready to go full-time eventually. And partially I'm pretty lucky because I'm married to a programmer who's about to graduate in May. Fingers crossed. So there's the potential for him to make pretty good money and me to try out this art thing without as much risk. But it's also easy for me to be like, that is still risky. We have his school loans to pay off, and in a 2-bedroom apartment and 2 animals. So it'd be easier for me to have a steady full-time job. But I really hope to push hard this next spring semester while he's still in school to get my art in a place where it can be significant, it can be helpful, that I don't have to continue working in a job that's not my favorite for 4 days out of the week. There's a couple things I have to get done today. I have to clean. My allergies are so bad today, and I really think it's probably because I haven't vacuumed in a little while. I really need to work on some paintings for my art show coming up. By the way, that painting is not mine. That's by one of my friends who will be in the art show, Sarah. So I'll put a link to her Instagram in the description. I'm having lunch with I'm looking at my to-do list, which I'll probably put right here. I'm having lunch with my friend Danae, and then I'm seeing her again tonight because it's Halloween. It won't be Halloween when I post this, but we're Danae and her husband, me and my husband, and then 2 of our other friends who are married are gonna watch Stranger Things. Sadly, not the second season, though I have seen the first 2 episodes of the second season. It's really good. But the third couple has not seen the first season. I was like, it's totally worth it to rewatch it if it's gonna get you hooked. So we're gonna do that. And then I have to run some errands. Sean is building me a new computer. I might have said that in the last video. So he's been super excited about all the pieces coming in, like almost OCD about, oh my gosh, they're at the office now, you have to go get them. So the last piece, which is my case, should come in today. I hope we'll be able to put it together sometime this week and that I'll get to utilize it for editing. Yes. That being said, I also want, like I mentioned before, I want to do a little bit of experimenting with this vlog, and I think that I'm going to start recording different things throughout the week and not just Tuesdays. So we'll see how that goes. This one won't include that because I didn't have that idea until a few days ago. So I might record us putting together that computer. Yeah. The main reason I record on Tuesdays is because it's the day that I'm home all day and the lighting is the best. So I definitely do art stuff other days of the week, but the lighting is crap. So we'll see about that. Yeah. So stay tuned for some painting, some work getting done. I am going to finish setting up my Etsy shop. I was waiting for mailers to come in, and then I'll run to the store and get a few things for packaging. I eventually want to order, I found some eco-friendly plastic bags, plastic sleeves to put the prints in. And I probably will order those for the next round. And I'm not in love with these like rigid mailers. So I'll probably use different ones whenever I run out of these. But I definitely do want to get some stuff to pretty up the packaging. I have some cardboard that I'm going to cut and put in the mailers to keep them more rigid because they're not So yeah, that's looking like my day. I'm not sure how much more talking I'll do, but I'll definitely like sign off or something. Yep. Welcome to my Tuesday and your Saturday.
Listen, this is not cuddle time. I have to get up and paint. But now you're cuddling on me. And you're too cute. I can't make you move. And Merlin's jealous. Look at him. He's so jealous. Denton, are you listening to me?
Okay, so last week I ordered some watercolors. It's a case of 6. You can see Ecoline. Oops, that one's back. But so I thought I was ordering one case of 6. I double checked the Amazon listing. I think they messed up because they sent me 6 cases of 6 for like $23. Which, doing the math, I think it was on sale, but doing the math, that's like dirt cheap for nice liquid watercolors. Sadly, these reds are a little bit more orange than I'd like. I was hoping this was like a blood red. It's a little bit more like burnt sienna. So I thought, oh, I have 6 cases. I'll just mix a color that I want, but they're all too orangey. So I did have some leftover of this Hydrus Fine Watercolor, Dr. Phil P.H. Martin, which is a really nice deep red. I don't use, it's empty because I did just use it. I just don't typically use, unless I'm doing like, oh, I want to load up the page with water, this color particularly often. So what I did is I emptied the last of it into here, and then I took this blue, which is a really pretty color blue, and mixed it, because what I love right now is outlining my artwork with purple. So this is a little bit more on the maroon side, like a deep wine color, but it's really pretty. I'm not sure, I might add more blue to it, but it's currently coming out like that top part up there. This is what happened when I tried to mix those, the blue and the red in this set, which is a really nice like gray. Might use that. So yeah. So it will have happened by the time that you watch this, but my Etsy shop went live. Yay! Okay, yeah, probably more excitement than needs to happen because, you know, we'll see how sales go, but I'm really excited that I finally did it. There's about 5 pieces on there. I hope to add more soon. And I did a grand opening sale for Facebook and Instagram. I'll probably set up another one for this, for you people, you 5 followers that I have. I think it's 5. Because this will launch later than now. But yeah, so check it out. Link in the description. I'm really excited and proud of the pieces that are on there. I hope to in the future upgrade the paper options and the size options. So, you know, starting small. Oh, I said I was going to talk about that process. So probably working on it just Tuesdays. It's taken me about 3 weeks to get it set up, get to this point. First, I got on there naively and was like, I'll set up Etsy today. And then getting the actual shop set up is takes a bit of time. They need your credit card information, obviously, and a bunch of other stuff.
So just that took a few hours, and then getting the listing set up took extra time. So what I did is I got prints made. Once I had those, I took pictures of them to kind of show the customer what they might look like, and edited those, uploaded those, wrote descriptions. But then I didn't think I'd get a bunch of sales right away, but wasn't sure when my mailers were going to come in. So I did wait till those came in to make my shop live, just in case I got a sale and didn't have anything to mail it with for a few days. And today I just went and got some cute things to make my packaging nicer. Hope to upgrade that again in the future. And then also I updated my descriptions. So I would say all in all, for 5 listings starting out, I'm not even where I want it to be fully. I would like to add a video to the front page and maybe like a couple other things just to spiff it up. It probably took me at least 5 hours, maybe longer. Oh yes, I did change. So I went to have lunch with my friend and I couldn't find a scarf that matched that outfit. So I changed. This is like one of my favorite sweaters. It's a grandpa sweater. It's huge. It's great. Yeah. So don't go into Etsy thinking you can set it up all in one afternoon. Also, don't just try to rush through it. Take good pictures. Get good paper for your things to be printed on, assuming you're doing prints. And, like research some other shops' pricing. Mine might be a little, it's so, it's all over the place because some people just offer digital copies of prints. Some people are in different countries and so the pricing is different. Some people have weird sizes, also being from different countries compared to America, and thus their pricing scale might be different from like what I would price a 8x12. But, do some research, figure it out. I've done a lot of research on how I want to update my products in the future. Be that paper, packaging. I would eventually like to print my own stuff because I would like to print it on nice paper, and I'm not sure. There's a couple different like watercolor paper, inkjet papers you can get it printed on, and I'm not sure printing shops have that, or like I could take it in and be like, can you print it on this? Don't think it works that way. So there's like one online place that I found that does some prints. I need to figure out the pricing. Like on nice paper, it does prints on nice paper. But I just don't know how I could do that and not make my prints astronomical in price or make little to no profit. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Etsy's set up. I got a little bit of painting done today. I'm trying watercolor on wood, which you might have seen earlier. It's actually interesting. I added 2 coats of clear gesso before that, which definitely made it less, like it didn't soak up the water as much as it has in the past when I didn't gesso wood. But it's just really interesting. The layering is probably much more noticeable than on paper. It's kind of like on cold press paper, you can see the layering better, I think. So that's kind of cool. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really sure if this piece will even turn out like well, but it's watercolor, so it's not like textured, and all else fails, I could gesso white over it and do an acrylic painting on it. We'll see. Yeah, it's a pretty cloudy, rainy day. It's about 5:12. Normally I would be going to small group, but it's Halloween, so once Sean gets home, we're going over to our friend's house to watch Stranger Things and have a restful evening. So no case at the apartment complex for my computer, which is sad. So I need to do some snooping. Yep. Anyway, this has been a good Tuesday. It's been restful, it's been productive. I'm excited with how it turned out. So yeah. Let me know what you think about my Etsy shop in the comments, or this video, or what you want to see. And I will see you guys next week.